What's up, doctor? It's going to put my hat on here, but I don't think it's liking it today. Oh well. If it gets hot and shuts down, then that's just what happens. You guys would crack up laughing. Here I am putting a bucket hat on this phone just in case. Gets too much sun. All the while not knowing how bad my hair might actually look. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, we got some green sunfish, and I threw out a carp bait. So let's see what we got to do. Let's see what we can do. I think it's just a fact that Lauren's the good luck of the show. You know, I don't think there's any other way to look at that. What's up, Snake? Yeah, you know, we'll see if something's out here catting around. Got a couple green sunfish heads on these Uncle Lou rods. Some carp bait on the whisker seeker again. I don't want to waste this green sunfish though, so I might have to pull that in and put a big old hook on it. We've got an almost perfect south wind. Says it's up to 10 miles an hour. I'd call that pretty perfect for my lake locations here. I haven't seen grandiose signs of life, so hopefully that means that they're on the bottom, getting ready to check this out. Let's see. 5 people? Everybody else is working, huh? Working diligently? Yeah, no thanks. No, not interested. I just haven't been interested in work all week. Weather's too nice. Why work? Go fish. Come on, fish. Turn this finally into a fishing live stream. I need to count up how many I've done. What's up, King? I really do need to count up how many I've done because the only person who's ever caught fish on when we've been live is Lauren. Wasn't me. I mean, hey, I'm the dad. Maybe I, you know, make sure that the hook is set or I picked up the right rod or whatever because she's 5. But I have caught fish this year. Just On those days, the wind was so much that I didn't want to go live and just have you guys listen to horrible wind noise. I'm sure it's probably boring to be fishing in the same spot, but should have taken notes from Lauren. Yeah, yep, that's the truth. There's that wind right there. I don't know if the hat's protecting the microphone a little bit or whatever, but that should be about as bad as it gets right there. Even this little bird is diving for stuff. What's that all about? I don't understand birds. I think I need to try to understand birds though, because I think the birds have got more figured out than I do. You know, and I'm not trying to come off negative. I'm just showing respect to birds because some of them are amazing anglers, like the bald eagle. I mean, that's a real good fisherman there. You know, or at least that's how I look at them. Gonna have to make sure I have this anchored down pretty good. The wind kind of moved it there. We don't need to smash a phone on a skunk live. Never do anything to cover my mic or external since I got my new phone. Yeah, I'm still sitting here with the iPhone 8, but of course I've only had it for like a year or so because I use phones until they die. Last phone I had was a 5, and I think when I got this 8, it's because the 10 was already out and I think they are getting ready for the next one. So, yep. Yep, what's up? That's me, Uncle Anything. Yeah, I got to order Lauren some rods. Still waiting for the dust to settle in that checkbook scenario. Sounds ridiculous, but I think that I forgot to write down a deposit, like a check deposit. So it says I'm like way plus from what I think I am, which could be a really awesome thing. Just a snag. I think I'm bringing up some cabbage. see. Man, I can barely see this thing. TikTok. Yeah. Wouldn't know. Oh, that's an excellent idea there, Kevin. Maybe, maybe my lives are unproductive because I don't utilize a colored dot. You know, that little colored dot that I've been fired over live on YouTube numerous times. Yet he didn't fire me when my fat thumb misspelled the word chunky, which I thought was pretty funny because I think that it's spelled chinky. Got away with that one just because that red dot that he likes. Maybe it's because I usually catch fish. What's up, Brian B? Maybe the reason why I don't catch fish on these live streams is because I remain awake and, somewhat paying attention to my fishing lines. Whereas if I weren't live, I would be screwing around on my phone playing games or surfing Amazon looking for $10 fishing reel deals or something, you know, surfing some sort of fishing equipment. And every time I fall asleep, I always wake up because the bail is just, or the drag is just stripping out of these reels, which is just a great way to wake up. Yeah, there's some top water activity. Now we're talking. Let's wake these fish up. Although it kind of makes me think that it's a carp, and of course I just moved my carp bait away from that area. So bummer. Hope that hope they swim all over the place and cause a ruckus while looking for food. Yep, they do. Yeah, yeah. If DMV goes to the bathroom, you see him running back over to catch the fish. Yes, I've already handled my business. The P tree is behind me. Maybe this is one of those life lessons about the difference between frozen bait and fresh. You know, maybe some other people get away with that kind of stuff, and maybe I just can't, which is fine. I don't believe it though because I I've fished with shad that was frozen for like 6 months, and I caught channel cats left and right. So I was sitting around work all day today. Yeah, something splashing around. We got a kayak coming up there. Hold on a second. Don't know what that was. Maybe it was a big bird starting to take a bath, and I interrupted its privacy. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Nothing much yet. Oh, When it, that's the other problem without being able to see real well. I'm gonna say, let's let's get all the rod tips in the shot, shall we? Wow, maybe this guy hasn't ever watched a fishing live stream before. Doesn't know how to set one up. I ought to find myself a role model. Come on. I'm so I'm so desperate to catch a fish on a live stream. I might even start saying, "Here, fishy, fishy," but I don't do that. No, no, don't do it. I don't yell about stuff. Well, not while fishing. Uh, I don't call things dag blasted, whatever things they are. I will make fun of some boaters every now and then. I admit it, and not nice. Very sarcastic. Man, I haven't fished at night, and I can't remember how long. But I'm here to tell y'all that these Uncle Lou's rods look amazing in the day. You don't have to fish them at night. Isn't Haz fishing tonight? I thought he put I thought he put something up there that he's fishing tonight. What's up, Richard? Yeah, yeah, Brian B. You can sit there and look at that one live stream while you're shining your Iron Cat championship medal. You know, it happened to you once. You know, I can't remember the last time I caught a fish. I think I was fishing with Trish right here. So that's a couple weeks ago, for sure. For sure, a couple weeks ago. Was texting with the Mexicat earlier today too. I don't know what I don't know. I only know what I know. But all I can say is, watch out. The Mexicat is going to return. Holy cow, the fishing magician. I remember being in his live streams. There was like 3 people. I was one of them. 3 people, 5 people. Now look at him go. Too awesome. Richard, we got to get you on live streams, man. Show people what carp fishing is all about. Yep. Yeah, you have come a long way. I remember you had all those sticks set up and you were trying to prop your phone up and you would like build a tripod out of rocks and sticks out on the bank. We still got to get it to where you remember to take a chair for both you and for Cam. Who knows? Maybe one of these days we'll get you like a cart, some lights, and a big old battery, you know? I think it sounded like I'm complaining too much. Speaking of complaining too much, oh man, I was talking with Elston earlier today, and we were talking about batteries and how he got back to the ramp last time, and his battery only said that it had 10% left. So I sent him off something. Man, we got to keep our hero more safe than having 10% battery life left. Man, that ain't right. Get stranded out on the Potomac in that big vessel that he's driving on, or riding on. We'd have to send the Coast Guard out to pick him up. They're there though, aren't they? I bet that video would go viral though. Chunky cats towed in by the Coast Guard. DMV's finest on the water. I don't know why I look at my watch. It shows it right up there in the corner how long we've been live. 22 minutes. Think that I've been more than patient enough with these greeny heads that are out here. We need some action for 15 of Lauren's most loyal fans. We need some action. We need a fish. I don't understand why they don't want it either. 22 minutes, all that wonderful brain juice was running out of those green sunfish heads or whatever it is. No, no, Roger Anderson. Mr. Anderson. No, no bites yet. I was discussing with the group earlier how if I did my trademark fall asleep in my lawn chair, maybe then I would wake up to that screaming drag. But, I don't think we can try that. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Everybody remember to charge those batteries. And remember, too, it's not the cheapest battery that's always the best battery, and it's not the most expensive battery that's always the best battery. But if you're going to invest money, invest it in the charger slash maintainer. That helps you get every penny's worth out of your batteries. So that is the way to do it there. Everybody says, oh, I can get this $15 charger and it does the job, or, whatever. But sometimes spending $10 more makes a huge difference. Definitely like the word maintainer. It's very nice. It means it's got smart technology, knows when it wants to, charge your battery up a little bit more, but not, keep feeding it energy and hurt it. Most stuff nowadays has that, but just watch the wording for sure. Well, I suppose I better move these baits around. It has been like 25 minutes and a little bit. Off to catch bait. Heck yeah. Good luck. Good luck, Chris. Nothing better than nice bait. Oh, well, let's see if there's any fish in those spots. Hey, what's up, Maria? James Kirkpatrick, welcome to the show. Still no fish, but hey, that's why we move it around. Give it a shot. Over here, over there. So, what's everybody up to? How's your week been going? It's hard to believe it's already Wednesday. I mean, Sunday night, I was dreading the fact that the next day was Monday because let's face it, who really does want to go to work? But, you know, now it's like the week's almost over. Do have some exciting things coming up in August, one of which is usually better fishing. For whatever reason, I always seem to struggle in July, maybe late June, all through July, but then it seems like it turns around in August. And as of right now, it looks like we're going to have very nice wind conditions for the next 10 days, barring any big changes in that. But I know people I know people fish spots a lot and people try to fish patterns. Well, I'm definitely guilty of fishing spots, but I also have limited time. So if I can get out of work, I try to get an hour in and try to wake up on the weekends and get up and get out and go fishing. But need to wait for Lauren to wake up because I don't want to anger the queen. But we do have a fishing trip planned with Spencer Bauer, River Certified. So if for some reason you had never heard River Certified, you really need to check that out. This guy's awesome. And he had been doing adventures, and he bought a different boat this year, and he's doing even more guiding. So Trish and I decided, hey, we want to be fully river certified. So we booked a couple trips, and then I think that Lauren is probably trustworthy enough that she can come with us. So we have that set up for Monday, August 16th. So if I have a do not disturb on my phone for a 6 or 7 hour period of time on Monday, August 16th, that'll be why. We'll be trying to get some footage and have a good time. I'm hoping that we can do a catch and cook and have some fish tacos. Lauren has always dreamt of catching a blue cat and then eating it. And she does like fish tacos. And we've had them. She's very much enjoyed them. So you all know, as her loyal fan base, that she can catch fish. She knows what to do. So last Saturday she caught her new personal best channel cat, weighed in at 8.74 pounds. And on the way home, I asked her, after having caught that big fish, if she felt she was really ready to fish with Spencer now, because Spencer catches fish even bigger than that. And she seemed pretty confident she was ready. So very excited, not just from a fisherman perspective and from a fisherman fishing with his daughter perspective, but also uh, just being a fan of River Certified. And but yeah, Trisha's agreed to come with, so that's awesome. So we're definitely going to have a good time. I am really going to be interested to see how Spencer keeps up with someone who I firmly believe talks more than he does. This should be quite a hoot. Oh, there's our UK friends. Probably been in here for quite a while, but I was rambling. I get into these hyper babble modes and I just babble. Still doesn't look like anything's going on with the rods, with the lines. It's incredible how you can type really well, but then you put yourself in front of the camera and you just start saying all the wrong words. I had recently purchased some different reels, and you were talking to my dad? Yeah, I need to talk to him. He went to the doctor. He was checking in on some things. I haven't talked to him yet. I figured he'd give me a text and let me know what was going on, but you never know. Doctor's appointments sometimes get redone or whatever. Scheduled, pushed off to the next day. They have medical emergencies and stuff like that. Who knows? Someone just parked next to my truck. If they only knew how many rods and reels were in there. Yeah, they yeah, I got some different brands because some people had asked me what I had thought of them or what about this or what about that. And so I got a couple reels from a brand called Cadence, and very much like those. I should do a review on those. And I caught fish on them. And then I ordered one the other day from a brand that our buddy. Sorry, sorry, I'm allergic to stings. I saw a wasp, so I just wanted to track him until he left. Another brand. I don't know how you pronounce it. If you pronounce it Runkle, but I just got one of those in a couple days ago. Wow, it is shiny. It's all silver with a little gold trim. It's a pretty cool looking reel. And beyond that, feels pretty nice. Got a nice ping to it. Pretty exciting. Went on a guided trip with River Certified a week ago Sunday, and actually threw lures quite a bit of the time, trying to entice white bass to hit. We would have used them for fresh cut bait, but we didn't catch any. They kept eluding us. Um, Smallmouth, crappie, couple drum, and I caught a little dinky channel cat. But we uh, we threw lures. I would say probably for about at least 3 or 4 hours that we were out there. And despite the fact that my shoulder just does not like that motion at all, I kept doing it just because it was fun. We were trying to catch fish different ways, just fishing in the moment, living in that moment. And I can say with complete honesty, today is probably the first day that my shoulder feels any better. So that was like one day of enjoyment and like another 10 days of pain, 9 days of pain, whatever it is. But but I won a rod from PC Fun because they do lives and they do giveaways every now and then on Facebook. So I won a rod, and then I figured, well, I'll just go down into the vault and get a reel and get this thing set up so that way I can have a rod. I can always try to catch some bait, catch some fresh bait or whatever. And then I realized that all the reels in the smaller sizes had been beaten on by my nephews and my niece, and I hadn't cleaned them up yet. So I looked on Amazon. Sure enough, there was a $17 deal. So why not go for it? So, but yeah, so far I really like it. I think that they're probably built by the same vendor that does Cast King because they look really similar, real similar lines, and just ever so slightly different here and there, different drag strength, stuff like that that would make them unique. But man, this little silver reel is gorgeous. Oh, you talking about your live? Dan, I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. Just as soon as I went to get out, well, I guess a part of it's because that one of the hours is when I'm getting ready for work, getting the dog out and then getting ready for work and driving into work. But I think I missed the ending by like 6 minutes. I'm like, man, where was I the last couple hours? But hey, a chat session's still fun. Better than just sitting here doing nothing by myself. I missed a comment there. Let's see. Oh yeah, DMV. I call it the vault, but really y'all would be pretty. I should just call it the cellar because it's the basement, and there really isn't a great organization to it. But hey, next house, get a separate room for all this fishing stuff with a couple locks so I can keep those kids out of it. Be a good deal. Be a good deal. Yeah, speaking of really good lives, last night the Bullock Experience had a great chat with a fantastic group of anglers. I enjoyed that so much. That was so awesome. It's uh, it's going to be tough watching that tournament because you really do want to see everybody do well, and you really want to see every one of them win, all for different reasons. So, not that I dislike anybody in any of the other tournaments, but it's maybe it's easier to find a favorite when you don't know everybody in it. But when you know everybody in it, then it's like, oh man, who do I cheer for now? So, oh, you didn't know that was my dad? Yep, that's my dad. Yeah, he was texting me a little bit here and there. Oh, there's Chunky. Don't tell him anything that I said. Um, yeah, my dad was texting me during Josh's live. A couple questions here and there. It's pretty cool. And I don't think that my dad knew that I have a lot of the bait flavor. I have a good quantity of bait flavors from Josh. Woo, those things are amazing smelling. Nice fruit smells. Fantastic. Oh, 43 minutes and still nothing. Come on, fish. Come on. Turn it into a fishing live stream for once, would you? I remember there'd be times I'd come here last year and I'd fish for maybe an hour and a half or so, and it would be nothing for me to catch 3 or 5 carp. Biggest one I caught last year was 21 pounds from this spot and this lake. We caught more channel cat from this spot this year, though. You know, there's somebody who's always in all my stuff. CVA always shows up. Much appreciated. Still can't tell what that person in that Jeep's doing. Looks like they're doing makeup in their hair now. I'm sure they're harmless. And who knows? Maybe if you keep 14 fishing rods in the back of your truck, you ought to lock it if you're not right next to it. But I still don't. It's probably only 130 yards away. No, actually, I don't ever chum this spot, Becca, and usually it's so productive regarding carp that I wouldn't even think that I would have to. It's very much a travel path, but it also holds food for the fish so well naturally that it's some days it's just easy. Some days it's just too easy. And the old river channel runs across it, but you really got to get the bait out there to get close to the start of that underwater channel. I'd have to say you probably have to cast out about, I don't know, maybe about 80 yards, maybe more. So, and then it gets really, really shallow over here to the right, like 1 foot shallow. So they never really go there and and stay there, but they go there and look around, and then when it finally gets to being too shallow, they'll turn back around and go go handle the rest of their food search in other directions. And there's some real nice snag points out here and to the left. Bunch of Christmas trees that they'd put down in there. The DNR put a bunch of Christmas trees down in there to create some cover. So usually there's lots of bait fish inside of there, and then the catfish chomping on them. And the water is down quite a bit compared to the previous year. Maybe even maybe even a couple feet. I mean, usually when I was fishing here, I would probably be sitting about where I'm sitting, and you can tell that my rods are out there, another 6, 8 feet ahead of me. So yeah, Louisville, huh? So that means we'll see you at the Cat Con out there. I'm going. I'm going to Kansas City. I'm going to Kentucky. I don't know any of the other plans beyond that. We'll have to see. Pretty excited about it, actually. It's definitely some place that I've always wanted to go to and check out. It'll sure be nice to meet some people. Seems like we've been friends on YouTube forever. Oh, what's up, Mr. Lyle? I was just thinking of you today, and somebody brought me another battery that's got a scratch on it. You know, I came out here, I was so confident. I even I even got my net ready before I even cut my bait up and casted my lines out there. So all all we can control is everything except for the fish. I think I'm gonna make cheeseburgers tonight. Cheeseburgers. Last night I made some really nice pork tenderloins. I did some of them with some barbecue rub, and then I did others of them with a nice Greek seasoning. That's a fan favorite in the house. And then the kids didn't want it. They just wanted these little breakfast sandwiches. It's like, okay, go ahead. Lauren got a new bed. She's all excited about that. Big bed, so now she's not all scrunched up. I can't believe that we left her in a toddler bed as long as we did, but she just kept saying she didn't want a new one. Now she's got this gigantic bed and she's all happy. Happy, happy. Oh, well, I do apologize for that, Rich and Leo Angling UK. But if there's anything anybody knows about me is that half the time we're going to talk about food, especially since I can't seem to buy a bite on a live stream. Nope, still nothing moving. The person in the Jeep now appears to be getting themselves ready to go for a jog. There's a real nice walk path around this lake. It's awesome. Real nice stuff. And or maybe she's going for a walk. I don't know. She looks like she can run though. Like I will walk. There's not going to be much running out of me. You know, Becca, that's possible that they're shy. The other thing that we can conclude is that they're scared of me, or they're scared about the size of the bait. But I, I swear, any decent, um, oh wait, we can't sit here on a skunk when we got really truly entertaining fishing where they're likely to catch something. Plus, to be quite honest, I didn't know if I'd be able to make it a full hour or not, just based on my time. So, yeah, Rich and Leo Angling, I'm telling you something right now. Watch Catfish Weekly. You can learn a bunch, laugh a bunch, all sorts of fun is had there. Techniques, tactics, uh, advice, whether it be from the chat, from the guests, from the hosts, everything. It is a truly good time every Monday night. And hey, if you don't catch it Monday, you know, watch the replay. This past week's guest was Doc Lang, and he's forgotten more about catfishing than I'll ever know. So definitely, you just picked the winner there, buddy. Follow some of these other people too. Brian B. Catfishing. Like I said, No Real Loss just went live. Um, Palmetto Cats. You got a talk show, game show, challenge, trivia, live fishing. You got a crazy guy who fishes the DC area. His name is Elston. He goes by Chunky Cats Fishing. You want to watch that. You might want to bring your shades because, man, that dude lights up the sky, redirects airplane traffic, and all sorts of stuff. You know, I may or may not be the battery source for that man, also. Yeah, I am. Anyway, yeah, he's my buddy. Um, Other than that, hey, I appreciate y'all coming out. But if we're going to sit here and not catch fish, then me personally, too, I'd rather go watch No Real Loss. So please, please, please think about going over there. I will start reeling my stuff in. I got to get going. It's cheeseburger night, so I got to get home. Yeah, there's something in these bushes over here. That time it definitely moved. It's probably like a little squinny. That's what we call them. I don't know what you guys call them. Chipmunks or squinnies, or maybe it's a full size squirrel. I don't know. But that definitely moved. Anyway, I'm not scared. I'm bigger than whatever's in that bush. But yeah, sorry, Cody. Hey, hadn't caught nothing. Been live for 57 minutes. You know, just noticed that No Real Loss is fishing. It said in some extreme weather with Steven. So I'm saying, hey, if we're going to be skunky here, let's go over there, watch them, see if they can't catch something for us. Man, there's something moving over there. Anyway, yeah. So I say let's all go over there. Thanks for popping in. Once again, the skunk continues for me on live streams. Only Lauren can catch fish here. So just like they all told me in the first couple minutes, I should have brought Lauren. So thanks for stopping in. We'll see y'all over there and No Real Loss.